Hello everyone. This reading will be about the perfect qualities in your partner that you're seeking or that you should seek. So, the perfect partner for you. And yeah, these are three options. This is the first one we have. The second one. The third one. So feel free to check again. Choose whatever pile resonates with you more, that calls out to you, maybe at first glance, and we'll hop next to your reading. First off, we'll check the astrological sign pile 1 and get a hint. So pile number 1 with these cards, with Uranus card, and Uranus is the ruling planet of Aquarius, and Aries card. I can say with all the other cards too that your perfect partner is somebody who is intelligent and graceful. So they have the intellectual capacity, also emotional intelligence. They are group oriented. They are very society oriented, as in they care about the societal aspects, and they think in terms of group, not just themselves, solely. And they could be beautiful, by the way, like in terms of visuals. I envision somebody tall, especially if it's a male you're asking about. Somebody tall, dark blonde hair, length, shoulder length, starting shoulder length and growing a bit longer. So this is interesting. Inclination towards longer hair for men here, in sense of both aesthetics but also how they feel is right for them. Not making them more feminine, but like literally just like growing the hair longer. And it's tied to as a sign of intellectual capacity. It's almost like hair tied to intuition, in some sense, to intelligence. Also, not necessarily blonde hair, could be darker hair, but the length here is quite important. It's like longer hair, really. The pile is like starting from shoulder length to longer hair here. Yes. So speaking of emotional capacity, this partner is more so cerebral, but they have the emotional intelligence. They have certain amount of depth to medium point, like to medium level of having emotional capacity to understand. Slight stubbornness, perhaps, as a fixed sign, stubborn on their beliefs, but not much, because they're group oriented. Confirmation, they're group oriented and they think first of all the group and not themselves. So I would like to add maybe a little bit, not really like selfless. I would not say they're selfless. They're not. They just have the capacity to think in vast terms, largely about, the Aquarius, I'd say, analogy of encompassing the different things. With these cards, it's very interesting how there is clearly shown both the emotional capacity with King of Cups and the intellectual capacity with King of Swords. Do you see 50-50 side? Both the emotional side, the depth, understanding, and the intellectual side, the depth of thought, depth of analysis, right? And depth of analysis comes through quite strongly here. It's like the analogy of an INTP, perhaps the type with developed FI. Could be even overdeveloped. It feels like this person feels. You know, they feel things to a certain amount of depth that resonates with its significance to what they add to their thought, and they also establish their thought with these feelings. Could be morally righteous too. I wouldn't say they're like very moralistic, but could have a significant morally righteous streak to them. However, again, I would not like to say they're rigid because they are not. They are group oriented in the thinking, so they are not rigid. I just got rigorous, so they could like some rigorous activity, maybe some um like lighter athletics in that sense, not like becoming bulky, but the lighter athletics. They could be, I'm seeing someone fit, definitely someone fit. Yes, someone fit, athletic to that sense, but not bulky. This is not the bulky, not the bulky pal. Completely different type of a person here. Could be for somebody Nordic or Scandinavian. Could be Norwegian. North comes through. Could be Korean for somebody. And what was that flag? Like blue, red, white, something. Could be Malaysia. Could be Malaysian, if I'm not wrong. Okay. Somebody has a somebody here very specific has a soulmate in Singapore, like a model. It's a man. It's a man. It's a model. You haven't met him yet. Crossroads. Some sort of crossroads. You'll meet them at the crossroads. Something will happen, you might meet them at the crossroads. In some sort of public setting. I mean, this is like the usual how people meet, but let's just skip this. Oh, that went to specifics. I want to concentrate on the general energy though. With the Four of Wands, definitely somebody who is a marriage material would be perfect for you. Somebody who is stable enough to offer you marriage. You know, I don't mean in a sense of wealth. Stability doesn't mean wealth. Stability means being ready and even wanting to get married. And you, my pile number one, very likely want to get married if you chose this pile, or would like to have somebody stable for life. I do see somebody thinking of a white dress, so yes, this is more so like marriage, and perhaps somebody would like to have kids, like 2 kids, I'm saying. Anyways, yes, this is somebody who could offer you marriage and commune, the commune sense of community. They would offer you a deep sense of community and that type of a stability. Like you would feel they don't leave you behind. To continue, with the Five of Pentacles in reverse, they would not be unstable financially. They would be stable. They would have inclinations to stay stable financially. They would work on themselves, work on the others, like that's interesting because again, we can see in the saying, we can see again the establishment of inter like the exchange of the energy in the interchangeable aspects with the society and themselves, again working, stabilizing themselves and not going into grim depression or anything as such, and just remaining stable, no matter what, like kind of like reversing um the ideals in order to survive. That could be their extreme side, though, by the way, to mention. They could have an extreme side when they are at their worst, very lowest. They can reverse their ideals radically or extremely in order to fit into the society or in order to gain, wealth or gain stability again. This is like their strength also. But they still care about the aspects of others, and so they wouldn't really step onto other people in order to gain something for themselves. They wouldn't like step on the heads of the others. And the Emperor card. With the Emperor card, I'm here getting the beauty that they are beautiful, quite somebody to look at, could have Venusian placements also. First, the card Taurus wanted to also sort of pop out, but it didn't jump out, it just popped up. Then the Libra card was on the back, and then the Aries card popped, but it's kind of flowers and everything, floral, right? So it kind of indicates to me they could have Taurus placements, Venusian placements, they could have them, and they could look very beautiful. They could have a Libra rising, they could have a rising is the appearance, the outward external persona, the appearance, and like this throughout and throughout type of a thing that we notice in a person. The ascending, the rising, they could have a Libra rising, and they could have a Taurus Venus maybe, but like significant Taurus placements, they could look very beautiful. Like graceful, you see? Not the right in your eyes popping type of a beauty, but like graceful. The classical, more so natural. Natural beauty. Graceful beauty. That's how they could look like. So, and with the Muse card, I see that you would inspire each other. They could think you were a bit naive. For somebody here, I'm kind of getting like they could think you're a bit naive and they could use it. Like somebody here could take advantage of you in the sense of not like just using and quitting, but I mean like just to kind of like get you drunk and enjoy that view. I mean in the sense of in the bar, not like in some weird sense, but like kind of like because they think it's cute when you are drunk. I don't want to portray it in such a dark way because I don't think it is. It's just like they would not take advantage of you in the type of sense like afterwards, but they would just like watch you, like I don't know, like blabbering about certain things or and yeah, just like watching you drunk. It's fun for them. Whatever you will think of this person, but yeah. Yeah, I do feel with this style they would definitely want to get married to you. That's your perfect partner. That's how they would be like. Also masculine, more so masculine. They would have refined masculine qualities, but not like harsh or that type of stuff. Just like you see them and you're like, yes, well, well, they are man, for example, that type of sense. Like yeah, like you can't say they're like feminine or you know. Yes, that type of a sense. Even if that, like I mentioned, they have longer hair, I don't mean that they would like dress more femininely or anything as such. This is not the pile um for that. Yeah. They could like some good music. They could have a good sense of good taste in music. They could like something melodic, like melodic rock music, metal, maybe something different, but like m melodic, so it would keep the I don't like the groove, like so it would be nicely sounding. Again, could be tied to the Taurus aspect, having Taurus placements in their chart, like enjoying the good things, like the beauty and yeah. They would view you as somebody who accompanies them, Mm, basically like an equal, somebody who accompanies them, who adds to their persona, like yeah. So pile what? And yeah, with this card, well, already said everything. Empathic starseed card. They can see themselves in the mirror. They're not like. By the way, the Emperor card, they don't have like a huge ego. They don't have it because they're very group oriented people. They're very like they're able to sort of mm, um diffuse into the larger perspective, larger group sense, okay, larger societal sense, larger thinking than themselves, and with this card they could be very in touch with their feelings. They feel things deeply, and they at the same time sometimes they might like crash against that mirror, like it's just like not really accessible to them. But 60% of times I'd say they are empathetic and they are understanding. Some things they just can't grasp, you know? But it's not like a bad thing, it's just they can't grasp them. King of Cups and King of Swords, so it's like 50-50, like this, that, going in interchanging between these two, like. So, okay, this was your reading pile number one. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found it helpful. If you consider leaving me a tip, I would be really thankful. And I hope to see you in the next reading. So, bye. Hello, Bell 2. To start your reading, the perfect partner for you in terms of astrological signs could be an Aquarius or Capricorn. Hello again, and you received so many cards. Like there were so many cards for this pile, but what I want to add like immediately that came through with this Ten of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles reversed. This energy was very much so to me about, oh my gosh, like not to make it like 18 plus, but you will have like crazy time. Like it will be unmatched in bed, okay? That will be just unmatched. Like they would not hold back. They would not hold back at all. Um, oh my gosh. Yeah, that's the very strong energy of that here. Like very strong sacral energy, very strong here. Like out the roof. Really. Out the roof. Of the rooftop. But yeah, the perfect partner for you. Pile number 2 is somebody that is connected to the cosmos, cosmic energy. They could be a light worker, healer, they could be a sorcerer of sorts. They could deal like somebody. I'm seeing hands, and it's like somebody put hands up like this, and they have like sparkles out of them. Like not out, but up. On top of them, there are these like firefly type of thingies. They have energy. They can work with energy. They are in tune with the cosmos. So about these cards, the Spy Master, the Champion, and the Masquerade. With this one, what comes through to me is that they paint themselves a face, like they pretend to be more happy than they are. More so, like they put on a smile like a mask, as in they just don't feel this way frequently. They just don't feel like smiling. They don't feel happy, but they just put on that smile. That's the thing here with the masquerade. They have pretended for very long. They wear this mask of a smile for the people, for themselves to be portrayed as more friendly. The Spy Master and the Champion. With the Spy Master card, this is somebody who's aware like a raven, like a crow. They know things. They know how to maneuver through stuff. They have their ways. They know how to get things done. They know how to hide. They know how to keep secrets also. They're very good secret keeper. They're very good with keeping secrets. Like very good. When they close their mouth, they close their mouth shut. Um with the Champion, this person, like witty, okay, witty, smart. This person, they could know also how to speak beautifully. In a beautiful, sophisticated way, they know how to speak beautifully. With the Champion card, I feel like this person, they've gone through some weight. They've gone through some, they've seen some shit. Not just some, it's like a lot of the sword has crumbled. It's like they've really gone through it, but they are fully functioning. They're like Stable, remaining, like it's remaining stable to function, remaining stable to do things and to work on stuff. Shadow weight, shadow worker, shadow work. They could have gone through shadow work. Like through the obstacles that they've gone through the shadow work through these obstacles. Um, with this chariot card, they want to know why people are so easily manipulated. They want to know why. Because for them, genuinely, it's like something not. It's not normal to them or usual to them. They're not easily swayed, if I could say so. Absolutely not. They're like the opposite of that. They want to understand that they don't understand why people are so easily manipulated. Something with the 7 could be life path 7. Um, they could have a third, again, like I said, open third eye. They could like to sometimes fantasize about different things. Talk about some wonders. Not really like what ifs, but like maybe a bit of what ifs also. What if this blah 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 happened? They give it out like medium amount of times. Not really like frequent. They give it out sometimes, not frequently. Something about green grass comes through. Like a meadow of very even green grass. Maybe they like that type of an aesthetic and like being that environment and peaceful environment with the green grass. Like a very clean type of grass, like that type of a meadow just kind of came through. Mm. With this Empress card, they would be the opposite to the feminine. This indicates to me that they are the, I just heard caregiver, but at the same time, it's like they're opposite to the feminine. So that's interesting. Yeah, like they have that aspect of care, but they're the opposite of feminine. Like, well, they're very masculine. I'd even say with this card, they're very masculine, but they have that aspect of care within them. Um, they would really love you if you were like feminine. I think if you chose a style, then I might as well like say that you likely are more feminine. Like, and somebody no, actually, for somebody here, this will really apply to you strongly if you resonate with not being let's say an earthling, you know, like you being from another dimension and having a different type of a soul and how you function, how you think, how you feel is different. Could be your soulmate, really, with these two little dots that you're like, you align with them so well. This chakra, this like mandala type of a thing, you align with them really well. You embody each other's qualities, but you like complementary, you like divine, like the feminine, the masculine. You really complement each other, and you sort of make that like a like a samsara go, you know, like flow forward, like this thingy. It could be you ignite each other too. Lots of passion in this one. Pentacles. They could be very capable at their work, what they do. Very capable in that one field specifically. Very capable. With this Four of Cups and that World card, I feel like they would. There would be many moments when they think about you. Kind of getting like both obsessively, but not really. It's almost like you are their world, but yeah, you are their world. It's like you embody everything when they're like when they get in touch with you the first time, you embody everything, every single plant, every single flower. I see like somebody literally like walking down the street with like little flowers and like pointing out like this is my flower, like this reminds me of her, you know, like this is her, like this is her soul within it, like they live in that world where you consist of, like you are that huge part of it, not like a part literally, like you embody that world. Four of Cups, something about throat chakra here, throat energy. Sometimes they wouldn't know how to speak of their feelings. They would they would stumble across a part where they like kind of closed in that sense. Something about the throat. They would speak through deeds, they would speak through actions. But then again, they would feel like it's not enough. Like they need to to say more. They need to say more. They feel like they need to say more. It's like they can't, there's something within them that they like just like can't find the right words, right? They can't find the right words to express it. Um, you're the embodiment of like everything, and they can't find the right words to express it because it's just like so different, so divine, so you know, I don't know, this is very big, you know, big energy with this one. They could also think that you are very capable in different things, like you can juggle through things, you can do different aspects with beauty, perhaps, or crafts or creativity. Something about hands too, maybe you have beautiful hands, beautiful nails, like you make manicures or something, you work with this. You could have a tattoo business or work in tattoos also, like, or body art, maybe you're a creative person. I think they would be really like I just heard borderline amazed by you. I mean, like, yeah, like very. Hmm. To add pile two, they would know that there's something different about you. Like from other, they would literally see you and they would know, okay? This is one of the most important things I can get from this pile is that if somebody doesn't recognize you, this is not that person. This one is like they see you on the street and they know you're different. It's like they know you are just like it, you are different. They have that sense within. They not within, but like it's very external. That's very interesting. It's like very like Aquarius, see, like all embodying type of energy. it's very external. They sense these threads or like information field or something like that, and they can determine and can tell what's different. And you would be very different in this person's view. Immediately, they could tell. So something else interesting that I got is this stare. They could have this type of look. Do you see this card? This type of stare. They could have this like kind of dreamy a little bit, but not really, like more so cerebral stare. They would be like, like, uh, thoughtful a little bit, but kind of spaced out. That's how you will know also that it's this person. Okay. They could also maybe have some little bit of Aries placement with this one. In their chart, Aries Mars could be significant with this one here. Okay. For somebody, they could invite you to the museum with ancient stuff, like Greek or something, or to a botanical garden, or to watch some plants. I don't know what, maybe in floristic shop. I don't know. Like this came through. So this is your reading pile number 2. That's all for now. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you want a personal reading, you can reach out to me and add some more questions, Um, so yeah, you can email me. Um, and yeah, good luck, stay blessed, pal 2, and see you in the next reading. Bye. Hello, pile 3. So for you, the perfect partner in terms of signs would be Taurus and Libra. So Venus, stable Venus energy here, like overarching Venus energy. Your perfect partner would be deep, a deep person and grounded person who values stability in life, who doesn't jump overall, doesn't jump around, doesn't. They could like Art Deco with this Libra, the style. They would, if you fall, they would not make you feel forgotten. It's like they would reach out to you, they would care about what you are dealing with, and they would offer you stable, grounded help, perhaps material help or practical help. Would listen to your emotions too, because, like, the Venusian energy again can root deeper to feelings, especially in romantic sense. Someone who would like sophisticated things, like, for example, like sitting in a cafe with romantic decorations, like little flowers, something kind of bohemian. Yes, but like the sophisticated bohemian, not the chaotic, but the sophisticated, with a tiny bit of a bougie sense to it. They would love to dive deep into your feelings, emotions with the talks. With the High Priestess, you might know this person. Something about a ring here, like a large ring. signature ring? No. Uh, they could wear a large ring. It's very specific, but anyways. Moon goddess came through, moon magic. Moon goddess, moon magic. They might bask in moonlight. Instead of sunlight, they would rather bask in moonlight, could embody feminine aspects, feminine energy of the moon, basking in moonlight. Moon goddess. Moon goddess is like Chang'e, for example. Chang'e is a moon goddess, and they could embody her. Not really her looks, perhaps elegance, but I do see that in terms of visuals, they could have like long, dark black hair. They would like to wear large earrings, like dangling something like they so they would be obvious or seen. Star earrings could be very specific and significant with stars, like dangling stars, like many stars. They would never leave you in doubt. You see, like this is a quality, like the secure person, unstable person that makes you feel you're in a safe space, like with your anxious thoughts or whatever, that they would never let leave you in doubt about, not even talking about where you stand, but not they wouldn't leave you in doubt about um with your thoughts. It almost kind of gives me a sense that you might have chaotic thoughts, or maybe your thoughts are running wild sometimes, or maybe you have some sort of maybe wait a sec. There's also something about the mysterious aspect and like questioning these types of things, and with the Chiromancer this adds to them being able to sort of get in touch with your soul, then being able to sort of get in touch with the mystical aspects of the soul, and kind of understanding maybe like also like a fate reading or that type of stuff. In a mystical sense, also maybe they are an astrologer, maybe they actually read by palms or astrology, that type of a sense. With that Eight of Swords, you could have been led astray from by people in your life, or like significant other, or that type of a stuff, like significant other. So with the King of Cups and the Two of Cups is indicated very strongly of a soulmate connection. Like once you meet them, you don't want to like go away, or like it's very in depth. You can sense that connection. And also with this one, like divine falling, also like maybe divine timing or something like that. Suddenly you meet them and the things align. And King of Cups, no, sorry, Knight of Cups, this is like a solid love offer, stable love offer. They also might like something connected to, they might give you some sort of a jewelry. Yeah, like a token of, I don't know, trust, like token of love, these types of things. They could want to build something of their own with the founder, like a maybe family heritage or something company based, like their own business stuff. They would want to build that perhaps. But I don't feel like they would want to involve you into this. This is like a side aspect to them that they would like to do that. I mean, not like a family business, it's just their own business, you know, like they might tell you that they want to create a business or something. That's one of the like hints that it's your person. However, other ones like hmm, there's something about a heart. They might wear like a heart pendant or something on their clothing with one heart, like specific heart that you notice that's visible. and like the chest area. They might also like evaluate money and be kind of scrupulous, kind of like pedantic about money. Um, I don't feel like they will make you worry or feel anxious though, but like things might happen very fast. It might turn into the whirlwind with how everything happens when you two meet, like meet each other, then you like get acquainted, then you like everything just unfolds very fast in a not a turmoil, but like in a whirlpool. But however, I don't think it will that they will make you anxious because this is also like a stable person with its king of swords also. They're more like grounded, stable, inclined, and with the Venus energy, I do feel it kind of indicates like stable romantic connection. I'm not gonna say like marriage, but like stable romantic connection, that's what I mean. Like Venusian energy, like just they also take care of you, and I see someone like giving flowers, so they might give you flowers or gift you something beautiful. They like aesthetics, they like beautiful things, they like flowers, floral things, something. They also like want to build a foundation in the sense of like home. They want to have their own house and like make it look beautiful, like perhaps like a villa maybe. You know, like not just a tiny house, but like a villa perhaps, like beautiful looking house, like a bit bigger than the average. I don't know, like not per, not like not like a mansion, but like a smaller than that. But beautiful with sophisticated things, details. They might have by the way, for somebody here, they might have a sister who dances, like who's a dancer or choreographer or even dances ballet or like contempt ballet comes through. They might have a sister like that. She might be either a Pisces or also a Taurus or something out of these two, like water or earth comes through. Hmm. Swords. They could be also a Pisces or Scorpio. I'm gonna go ahead and say that. Or they could have these placements, but they could be Pisces and Scorpio too. So sometimes they might be slightly forgetful, but very rarely though. They were stable, grounded, but like sometimes they might forget some of the things. The tiny details, perhaps. I just heard something. Chutney? Uh, chutney, something. Like with the moon goddess, something came through like chutney. I don't know what that is. Maybe like a name or a meaning or from Indian culture, perhaps. Something like this comes through. Maybe it's a name for somebody or relevant for somebody. Moonlight goddess. Something about moonlight goddess and some sort of a reading too. Moonlight goddess and a reading. So maybe there's a reading that's relevant to you or that you know and resonates with you that indicated something either similar or that path to that person, or perhaps something connected to this reading. So something cerebral. Yeah. Like you know something already. You know something. So you might get back to that thought of knowing, and you might just redirect yourself to it, to that path, so you could reconnect with that person. Maybe for somebody reconnect, for somebody to know the path, to light it up, and to follow some guidance. Moonlight guidance, maybe. Maybe you know something relevant to this, that's a reading, and that's some information that you heard and that you remembered when I mentioned this, that you went back to. Soulmate energy, like again I said. So this was a reading for you, pal number 3, and I hope you resonated with this reading, and I hope you found it helpful. So yeah, good luck, pal 3. Stay blessed, and thank you for being here. So see you in another reading. Bye.